Hello and welcome to Moneymart on TV. I'm William Dokpesi. Are you suffering from arthritis, rheumatism, malaria, hepatitis B and C? Or are you suffering from the newly Ebola in town? Are you having problems with asthma, kidney problems, sickle cell diseases, anti-aging, prostrates, or erectile dysfunction, infertility, insomnia, or stomach ulcer, or the dengue fever now in town? Here with us we have Ben Amodu's Farms, representative of Mr. Ben Amodu. Please, can you tell us about the Halamin drugs?
We have been into the herbal farming in the last 30 years, and in association with Halamin Chemical, who are the pharmacists handling the production, we have been able to research into the various products that are made from our farm. One of such products is SAB. SAB is a 300 milligram product that is made from Saccharium officinarum, which is sugarcane. It is made from Xeropodia family, which is Alepho, the common Alepho at the backyard. It is also made from Alum sativum, which is garlic. Also from Aloe barbadense. Also from Vennonia and Magdalena, Sesame indicatum. All these are basic Nigerian foods that we've been able to intrinsically combine to give us what we now standardize as SAB 300 milligram. This SAB alone has been subjected in the lab experiment with the use of rabbits to find out that it has temperature reducing effect, it has pain reducing effect, it has malaria effect, it has several antidiarrheal effects, viral load reducing effects in a HIV patient. This is what SAB does. Generally, SAB alone or even in combination is anti-aging. I am on it, and you can see how I look. I'm over 50. So this is basically what SAB does. But SAB helps to boost the immunity of the human system or of the animal system. And you know, animal and human beings are now one, according to research work now. So whatever is useful for animal is useful for man. Useful for man is there's one medicine now. So this is what SAB does. The second product is herbs. Herbs is just from Physios vulgaris. It's common red beans that has been combined. What does it do? It brings down the high blood pressure, increasing the libido, eye effects that on normal synthetic medicines, those are the side effects they get. The eye, palpitation, high palpitation, libido flattened, general weakness of the body of people that suffer from this. But usually, as I told you, once you have any form of illness, or even when you are not ill, your immune system is going up and down. But in an illness situation, it's permanently down. So it has to go together. And if you have hypertension, diabetics is also waiting by the corner because they are brothers and sisters. So if you don't have one, you just take the drug or the supplement, one in the morning, one in the evening. It keeps the other illness at bay. Assuming you have diabetics, you take hypertension, the three together. This one in very small dose, one morning, one evening, to prevent hypertension. If it's hypertension you have, you take this one 2 morning, 2 afternoon, 2 evening, and the diabetics one is just 1 morning, 1 evening to keep diabetics at bay. And when these three are used together, cholesterol lowers, tendencies of stroke goes down, and perfectly anti-aging, libido is balanced back, the eye issues balanced back, palpitation balanced back. If you have ulcer goes. Then we have DAPS2, which we have reviewed here for the treatment of dengue fever. This has been published by the International Organization of Scientific Research, based in India, Japan, and the US, that it cures the dengue fever, Ebola, and then the latest Lassa fever. All of them are caused by, and they have similar malaria, chills-like effects, rectoocular pains, nausea, vomiting, hemorrhagic bleeding and what have you. So this is very handy, and as I said earlier, it must go with SAP for the immune system, which must have been lowered. Then we come to the SAP-FAT group of products, which are also made from our farms. We play around with bitter leaf and other leaves as indicated on the leaflets. Sesame seeds, aloe vera, and garlic, and all of that.
Can you tell us the importance of having all this aloe vera, sugarcane leaf, and the love lies bleeding leaf?
Yes. You know, all these materials have very strong antioxidant properties. They have tannins, they have flavonoids, they have chromium, they have vitamins A, B, C, D, E. In fact, vitamin C, when it's very high in any system, it has antibiotic property. In fact, vitamin E is very, very strong anti-infective. So this is why you see the repetition of those combinations. We vary them. Within those variations, they have different effects. Like in this, in the National Institute of Pharmaceutical Research and Development, the sample we took from our farms and we took there, they found out that SAP-FAT5 has immunomodulating effect, which makes it adaptable for the cure of cancer. If cancer is coming very early, small cancer growing on the breast, you apply this SAP any four here, but SAP-FAT must be there.
SAP-FAT must be there.
And SAP, yes, and any other two. It burns the cancer. It runs back. You have prostate cancer, just determine you start them on this medication at very high doses after food. Before you know, it melts the prostate. It melts cancer of any system. So this is adaptable now as a vaccine for cancer. Only recently, 125,000 scientists from 40 countries of the world met to review the cancer situation, and they are warning the entire world that the cancer fight may be defeated if we are to go by treatment alone. And they are now advocating vaccination against cancer, and that comes. This is the first of its kind anywhere in the world. There's no vaccine for cancer. Now, SAP-6 is also anti-cancer. It has anti-asthmatic property. It has teeth-removing teeth issues that relate to the tooth, inflammation, sensitivity, all forms of pain. Before now, you hear of touch and go. Here is our own take and go, SAP-6. It takes care of any form of dental issues. Then SAP-7 has anti-cancer property, and it takes care of, it's a burner of fat and all that. Then finally, SAP-MAL. SAP-MAL is an anti-malaria which we took to the US for publication. It was leaked to WHO, the work we did. The abstract was released to WHO. WHO reviewed it and sponsored 4 of us to the UN at Ethiopia to present it. It was presented, it was accepted. That's 3 years ago. Only in December of this year, our own NAFDAC listed it. And NAFDAC has set up a verification committee to verify the claim, this type of claim. And this has been slated now for verification of that claim. And we hope shortly NAFDAC would have done its verification and come out of it. But since we are listed, we're already in the market. 4 capsules of this will sweat out malaria from anybody. 4 only. 1 day treatment. And when you use it 2 morning, 2 evening for 6 weeks, it gives you an immunity against malaria for 1 year. So for those international businessmen who are afraid of coming to Nigeria because of the endemic nature or West Africa of malaria, they can now come. All they need is to obtain SAP-MAL for 6 weeks. It covers them for 1 year. HIV patients can be on it. It prevents them from malaria. PMCT, women that are pregnant can be on it. Throughout their 9 months of pregnancy, it will be okay for them. International travelers, it will cover them for the period they are going to be here. So this is what the world is looking for. It has come out of Nigeria now in form of a capsule. The synthetic one has been failing because of side effects. So Nigeria has come well with this. And cancer, the vaccine is already here, so Nigeria wouldn't have much problem. The only thing is to be on it, and it doesn't have side effects. They are all made from food we eat from our farms.
So, are there any side effects with these drugs?
That's what I've just said. How much of Saccharium, officinarum, or Alum sativum, or Sesmo indicatum, how much of sugarcane will you take? Or garlic will you take to have any form of side effects? Whereas we are asking that it should be used within the therapeutic, within what the doctor has prescribed. You know, and Nigeria is coming of age. We are doing well. So our product, we can look inwardly, and with inwardly looking, we should be. Government comes to our aid. We must produce this, and the sky is our limit.
So what differentiates the Halamin herbal drugs from every other kind of herbal supplement?
This is a good question. I refer to WHO. In 2008, there were 57 million deaths of human beings all over the world. 36 million of that is due to non-communicable disease of hypertension, diabetes, stroke, cancer, chronic kidney diseases, and asthma. So you can see how prevalent. If you take the percentage of that, 36 over 57, that's over 63%. Killers of human beings all over the world is hypertension, diabetes. So if we now have a product for hypertension in this combination, and for diabetes in this combination, and then the three, we are solving cholesterol, and then asthma, which kills fast. Have we not taken care of the disease burden of the world? And more so that these three, it cancels the side effects of the synthetic medicine. What are those side effects? Those people on amlodipine, what do they suffer from? They have their eye not seeing well. They have palpitation, their heart are beating, and they are hearing. And then their libido is flattened. And this one corrects it. You cannot be taking a product and then you cannot make madam happy. You go to some family, you ask the wife, there is a problem, you say ask Oga. You ask Oga, you say ask madam. This one corrects that axis. That means Oga is not performing well. Or madam. Because if madam has diabetes, or you will not have sexual urge. This one corrects the medical situation and brings back the sexual urge. Can you see the huge difference now? Somebody with hypertension is not strong. Somebody that has stroke, the mouth is bent, is on the bed, he can't walk. With the use of this in 10 days, he start walking.
So can you tell us what research and what results have come out from your research on people that have used the Halamin drugs for the HIV/AIDS issues that is currently in town?
No, we have documentations all over the place. We went to the HIV/AIDS conference from Benamodu Herbal Farms 2 years ago. We attended the World HIV/AIDS conference in Washington, D.C., where our products were displayed the way they are now. And most professors came there from Canada, from all over the world, and they said, this is what the world needs. And it is from that conference that WHO and FAO says any herbal medicines that have shown good effects on HIV/AIDS can now be used all over the world. And it was played on our NTA at the YouTube for more than 3 weeks in this country, Nigeria. And we have reports from an international doctor, Dr. Kroa Ehule, MD, that this drug treats diabetics very well. It treats hypertension, it treats hepatitis and HIV, and it is documented. And for all our products, we have over 15 publications by the International Organization of Scientific Research based in the US, in Japan, and India, where they have peer-reviewed all of our discovery, including that of leishmaniasis, which is one of the neglected tropical diseases, which WHO on World Health Day about 4 days ago is now saying that they are part of the new vector and Ebola claiming lives now. So we are very, very ready. We are researching in the neglected tropical diseases, and our results are here for the whole world to share with us. We have our results on hepatitis. We have that of HIV/AIDS, and we are willing to assist ourselves since the Millennium Development Goal is coming to an end, and the donors are threatening to also stop giving free donations. since we have our own in-country, this can be verified.
I also have one very last question.
Yes,
I want you to highlight more on the prostrate issue currently in Nigeria. It's the currently aged people in Nigeria. Can you tell us how this treatment will work?
Oh, very, very, very good. If you go to most general hospitals all over Nigeria, you see old men working with catheter, moving like this. Those are prostrate issues. And some of them are not strong enough to be operated on. In the medical parlance, how is prostrate operated? Surgery, chemotherapy, radiotherapy. This is the first time in the world on our farm we have found out that cancer can be treated otherwise by the use of combination therapy of this herbal, which has strong detoxifying, strong anti-inflammatory, strong antioxidant properties that are able to dissolve this prostrate. And we have results here to show such results. And we are open, and we are happy that NAFDAC has set up a verification committee, and we are willing to submit our combination drug for the treatment of prostrate.
Okay.
We had a person recently that has a PSA of 48, and we have brought the PSA to 2.5. The records are there.
So if you're having any of these issues, malaria, hepatitis, prostrate, HIV issues, Ebola, hypertension, kidney problem, look no further. You can get these products right from Moneymart on TV by calling the numbers showing on your screen, or email us and we'll have it delivered to you. You can also have your products also showcased on the Moneymart platform. Just call the numbers showing on your screen and then we'll be able to attend to you. So have no fears. Call the numbers showing on your screen. Thank you for watching Moneymart on TV. Remember, keep shopping. It's all about you.